My problem has been with the whole of this chaotic scandal which has engulfed Westminster. But most of this has been a lot of nonsense. I do not consider a mildly flirtatious remark sexual harassment. Sense of proportionality has just deserted the whole thing. People putting in complaints 15 years later that they may have been lightly touched. It is ridiculous.
Facts.
I mean, normally that would just make me laugh. We're already, as a society, at a stage.
You know what's crazy? What she said was facts. People are coming back 15 years later saying, oh, some man touched me in an inappropriate manner, this and that. So why didn't you say something 15 years ago? They did the same thing to Bill Cosby. These women came out 20 years later. This nigga is he's damn near 90 years old. Nigga just trying to enjoy the rest of his life, and they said, oh, Bill Cosby did this, he did this, so and so. It happens to all types of celebrity men. But you don't see that. See, you know what's crazy about all these accusations? You don't see regular men getting accused of stuff like this, of harassment, and other stuff. Y'all know what I mean. I can't say it. You don't see regular men. It's always celebrities, people of high status, football players, you know, athletes, actors, you know what I'm saying, influencers, people that have a lot of money. You never see people, regular average Joe men, getting accused like that. I'm not saying that it never happens, but it doesn't happen as much as these celebrities and stuff like that. And you know why? It's because these women are out to get attention and to extort you for money and get something out of it, and to see you just because like maybe you said no to them, or maybe, you know, they're feeling bitter in their life, they want to get you in jail or get you in trouble. These women are pure evil. And this woman's about probably 90 something years old, 80 something years old, and she gets it. Like, this is what's going on. You got the Me Too, movement. You know what Me Too means? A woman says, oh, this man did something to me. Oh, me too. You know who with the Me Too, when the woman says Me Too, that means, oh, maybe he did it to me, so me too. I want to say me too. So when one woman comes by and says, a man says something to me, then now another woman feels courage to say, oh, he did the same thing to me. This is the generation, this is the world that we're living in. And you wonder why men are staying away from you. Men in the workplace, scared to have a one-on-one meeting behind closed doors with a woman because he's scared that that woman is going to accuse him of sexual harassment or sexual or blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? We can't even talk to y'all no more. I watched a clip. A woman sued another man for saving her life. She sued him for saving her life. Just because she got cracked ribs, she want to sue the man. But he saved your life, idiot. Like, bro. That's when you know we're living in the end times. You're living in the Matrix, is when shit like that happens.
Where people are dubious about putting their arm around a distressed...
Oh, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard is a proof enough that Ben's words trying to defend themselves means nothing in society. They're trying to destroy men in every way. Bro, that is facts. I remember the the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard situation. His ex-wife literally ruined his life. He got dropped from Disney, right? He lost all his sponsorship or collab brand deals and all of that. I don't even know if he's going to be able to act in Hollywood anymore. He probably canceled in Hollywood now. Johnny Depp, a great actor. Now, he's looked at as the scum of the earth because a woman lied and beat herself up and said that he did it. And you wonder why men are damn near scared of women. And that's so sad that we live in a world when a man is scared of a woman. That is scary in itself. That is not how it should be, fellas. That is not how this world should be. but it is what it is. And you know what men do? We adjust and we adapt. And that's what we've been doing for millions of years, ever since we've been on this earth. I mean, thousands. You know what I'm saying?
Child, because they feel it might be misinterpreted. Are we really going to get to the stage where no man can make a flirtatious comment, can make a light touch, can give a pat of encouragement, can give a touch of comfort, whatever it might be, where human beings feel they have to stand off from each other? If so, that's not some new age of enlightenment, that's a dark age.
Facts. Facts. That is a dark age. Grandma was speaking facts. Men, we can't even talk. We can't flirt. We can't say, oh, I like your dress. Oh, I like your lipstick. I like your hair. We can't open a door for a woman. We can't save a woman. We can't save a woman's life from danger. We can't do nothing. We can't do a damn thing. We can't even be men. Men can't even have opinions no more without it be called sexist, misogynistic. Oh, it's this type of phobic. It's phobia. Blah, 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 blah. Men can no longer be men. If you are not on the feminist agenda, if you're not on the leaning to the left liberal side, and you're a straight thinking masculine man, you will be canceled. They are coming for you.
Let me ask you this. What physical personal compliment could I pay you?
Base grandma grides it.
Do you know what? You and me both know the difference between flirting and harassment. And that's the thing. What
is it?
Answer my question for a moment.
What is it?
In other words, if I were to say to you now,
yeah,
your hair looks lovely, or I like what you're wearing, would you consider that in this new environment to be offensive?
I wouldn't, but it doesn't matter about that because it's not about me as an individual.
It doesn't matter. I think it does matter.
No, let me talk. Let me explain.
A lot of people are confused now.
Yeah. So let me explain.
But let me just say this. Let me phrase the question correctly. They're not confused about rape or sexual assault or even aggressive.
Oh, they are.
Well, okay. Let's just assume.
And that's part of the problem.
Let's assume most people, in my experience, know what rape is and they know what sexual assault is. And
but
they
don't, and that's a huge assumption that you're making, and that is part of this same problem. Like, the only point where people take rape seriously is when we have conversations like this, and suddenly it's taken really seriously. The conviction rate for rape is 6%, because when we do talk about rape, we still talk about it as something that women have to prevent from happening to themselves.
So where's the accountability for yourself? You see, this is what's wrong with y'all. Sometimes women do put themselves in bad situations where that can possibly happen. For an example, walking alone at night, right? That's really something that you shouldn't do as a woman, especially in a sketchy area, especially in the hood, you know what I'm saying, where you don't know people and stuff like that, right? Secondly, you can prevent yourself from rape happening to you. There are preventions. You can carry something with you, if you know what I mean. Pepper spray. You could not go somewhere you have no idea. Going somewhere that you never been before by yourself. You know what I'm saying? There are ways to prevent that. Stop blaming all men and saying, oh, it's something that men have to fix. Because it's a small percentage of men that are doing those heinous crimes. Stop trying to say, oh, you the non-rapist, you have to fix it. And another thing, why 6% of rapists get, actually, put in jail and stuff like that. That's because a lot of y'all end up lying. A lot of y'all say a nigga did something to you and you come out 15 years later. Like, come on. Women lie all the time. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. A lot of dudes are in jail right now that didn't do the crime. Sitting in jail rotting. There have been multiple stories of men getting out of jail for crimes that they did not commit. Sitting in jail for 20 and 30 years of their life being wasted because a woman wanted to lie or because the investigators got the wrong person.
And this is the thing about sexual harassment.
Come on, bro.
It's not just a touch or a flirt or a text message. It's all of it. We make it acceptable to do the stuff at the other end of the scale. And all of these things affect women's confidence.
I get it.
And they all affect women's freedom.
I get it. But I would also say from my personal experience talking to women in the last 2 weeks, a lot of women don't share the view that a hand on a knee albeit completely inappropriate perhaps, after a couple of drinks at lunchtime or a clumsy pass by a married politician. They don't see that as anywhere near the same level of offence as sexual assault, rape and so on. And so I'm only asking really, you know, I think a lot of people think this is a good debate to be having. Yeah. But where is the line to be drawn?
But that's the thing. It's not about, like, why do we have to draw lines? We know that...
Because otherwise people don't know where the line is.
But it's not true. Like, men don't harass people who can fire them. And that's because very few women are in positions of authority over men. This is actually about power.
Oh, brother.
And if some women don't want to report, that's fine. Nobody's insisting that they should. Nobody's telling Anne she has to.
Well, let me ask Anne Widdecombe. Anne, in all your time in Parliament, were you ever sexually harassed?
Absolutely not. And I think for the very obvious reason that, you know, nobody would have expected to make very much progress if they'd tried. But honestly, this is not what Westminster is like. I do not recognise the description of a toxic atmosphere at Westminster as the one that for 23 years I observed close up. And I'm really tired of being told, you know, that women are being suppressed when it takes them years to report something, when they could report it on the spot.
Talk that shit, Grandma. Talk that shit. Based Grandma in the building. Based Grandma in the building, chat. She's talking that shit. She's talking that shit. It takes y'all 10 years to 20 years to come out and say that some man did something when you could have just reported it right then and there. If a man touched you, if a man harassed you, if a man did something that he should not have done to you, you need to call the police and report it. Stop trying to say, oh, the police won't believe me. Oh, I was too scared. Okay, so it's either this. It's either you want to stop getting that done to you and put the man in prison. So which one is it going to be? You too scared? Or are you going to try to get out that situation and get that man locked behind bars if he's a monster? Because if he was truly a monster, if he truly did what he said that he did, what you said that he did, then he would be in jail and you would call the cops and report it. That's why a lot of people don't believe y'all, because y'all are not reporting it to the police. Because if you cared about it so much and if it hurt you and harmed you in any type of way, you would call the police and report it. But y'all aren't doing that. And even a woman that is 90 something years old understands that. She has a bit of logic in it. But you modern day feminists, you hoes are lost. Lost at best. Women have tools, but they want to use them because they want the title of victim while being strong and independent. Exactly. People like her is a lost cause. She's worth of cobwebs downstairs. So of course she has this opinion. She's deprived of D, and it's a withdrawal. It makes them even crazier. Exactly. That's what they don't realize, bro. Like, especially women, bro. They need that validation and they need that attention. And once they don't get that from men, they either lose themselves in their career in books, or they just become a cat lady and, obsessed with cats and shit like that and just get into other weird shits. Walking alone as a man is more dangerous because we get attacked more than they do. Exactly. There's statistics on that. We have a higher chance of being robbed, beaten up in the streets. Women aren't in the mass getting attacked. Exactly. Because you know who protects women? Men. Without the protection without the protection of men, without the protection of men from women, bro, women would be hit. They would be hit because they cannot defend themselves against the average man. This is where you tell a woman to woman up and deal with what you have after all you wanted this. Exactly. That's what they wanted, bro. They wanted this. They wanted to be liberated and shit like that. They wanted to be empowered. Now you got it. And now you're complaining about it.
Women did report it and it was dismissed,
you had
so
a
it's
long
simply not
innings
true.
just now. Now, just hang on. What we're actually getting at the moment is reports coming in via third parties where the women don't even want to complain.
Do you wonder why, Anne, when your reaction is like this?
They should have done. It is pathetic. It is pathetic.
No, it's very courageous when people like you will give them that treatment. Actually standing up to your harassers and standing up to people like you who belittle people's experiences, actually it's the bravest thing.
Of course, this doesn't just apply to women. You know, we're talking as if women are the only victims. Men also may have
Women are
grievances.
5
Facts.
times more
want to make
likely,
known.
according to
But,
ONS.
oh, Sophie, do let somebody finish, for goodness sake.
I'm just giving you the facts.
Which they want to make known. But what I believe is that there should be proportionality. That is the word that I've been using ever since this nonsense started. There is proportionality. What is serious?
Can you shut up and let base grandma talk? Like, damn, these feminists, you will let the feminists talk all the time, but as soon as you try to say something to them, they talking over you. Y'all have no respect. Not for men and damn sure not for women that have opposing views than you. You expected her, just because she was a woman, to be on your side? Y'all are lost, bruh.
Should always be taken seriously.
Fucking
What
lost.
is trivial isn't worth wasting the time on. And
Except
most
that-
of this stuff, what even the women themselves don't want to complain, is trivial.
Hey, base, yes sir. You got the base cap and everything, bro. I gotta cop that base cap, bro. That's fire, bro. That's fire right there. That's fire, bro. That's fire, man. Base grandma in the building, man. Hey, base Chris X base grandma collab. You know what I'm saying? This video will be coming out soon, bro. Shout out to the base grandma right here. You know what I'm saying? She was speaking that real shit. We need more women like base grandma. You know what I'm saying? Base grandma is a dying breed, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? But listen, bro. Shout out to base grandma. Hopefully you doing well. I don't know if you still alive at this minute right now, but listen, blessings to you, your family, and most definitely blessings to your what do you call it, your granddaughters and everything. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they turn out to be a woman like you, bro. Hey.